tree by the road. We were young and full of dreams before the world became a load. You said if life should take us far and time should make us change, remember there was once a place where love was not so strange. Beneath the old tree, I remember who I was before the fear, before the distance, before the world became too much. Beneath the old tree, I still hear the words we said. Some promises grow older, but they never truly end. You went away to find your future, I remained beside the sea. We wrote letters for a while, then life grew busy quietly. I married someone kind and gentle, you built a family too. But sometimes when the evening falls, I still remember you beneath the old tree. I remember who I was before the fear, before the distance, before the world became too much. Not every love is meant to stay, not every heart must choose. Some people come into your life to teach you what you cannot lose. I do not need to hold the past to honor what was true. The love we had became a part of everything I grew into. I returned beneath that old tree with my daughter by my side. The branches had grown wider and the road had changed its lines. I told her people make promises and sometimes life will bend, but every love that teaches kindness is a gift that does not end. Beneath the old tree, she sold oranges by the seaside every morning, every day, with a basket on her shoulder and a smile that would not fade. She had raised 3 sons alone since the youngest was a child, and though life had taken plenty, she still greeted it with smiles. She had little in her pockets, but the whole world in her heart. She knew that every day could end before a new one had a start. So she gave a little kindness to the people passing by, and the ones who came for oranges left with sunlight in their eyes. One day I asked her why she smiled when the weather turned so hard. She said, "My child, I have no but you can still do your best. She had little in her pocket, but the whole world in her heart. She knew that every day could end before a new one had a start. The bread, the wind, a stranger's smile, a hand held out, a song beside the sea. Sometimes all the wealth we need is what we choose to be. Years later I returned there, but her basket was not found. A young girl stood beside the shore with oranges all around. She said, my grandmother taught me that kindness must go on. And I knew the woman by the sea had never truly gone. She had little in her pocket, but the whole world in her heart. And every seed of love she gave was waiting to restart. The ocean keeps her memory, the wind still carries free. The woman who sowed oranges still lives beside the sea. Sweet orange, sea breeze. I was walking through the city with no money in my hand. I had left my home that morning with no place where I could stand. The rain came down like sorrow and the streets became a street. I was hungry, cold and tired and ashamed of every dream. Then a stranger sitting near me took his bread and broke it twice. He gave me half without a question, and I will never know his name. One small piece of bread, one small act of love can remind a lonely heart that there is still enough. One hand reaching out can change a person's day. Sometimes Jah sends an angel who looks like someone passing by. He did not ask about my story, he did not ask what I had done. He simply saw another human standing underneath the sun. I wanted to repay it, but he said, you don't owe me. Give it to somebody else someday, when they are where you used to be. One small piece of bread, one small act of love can remind a lonely heart that there is still enough. So I remember every stranger who was kind when I was low, every door that stayed half open, every place that let me go. And when I see somebody hungry, I will not pretend I cannot see, because the world became more gentle when somebody once helped me. Years later by the station, I saw a young man in the rain. He had the same defeated eyes I once had on that day. I sat beside him quietly and shared the food I had. He looked at me with disbelief, like kindness made him sad. I said, "You don't owe me anything. Just promise when you can, you will leave a little mercy for another tired man." One small piece of bread, one small act of love can remind a lonely heart that there is still enough. One hand reaching out can change a person's day. Sometimes Jah sends an angel who looks like someone passing by. Pass it on, pass the love on. We had spent so many years believing life had been unfair, counting every broken promise, counting every empty chair. We carried all resentment like a coat against the cold, and wondered why our hearts were tired. Though the years were growing old, then came the morning when we forgave the world. Not because the pain was right, but because we wanted to live. Then came the morning when we opened up the door and found the light was waiting where we had stood before. I forgave the ones who left me. I forgave the ones who lied. I forgave the younger version of myself that tried to hide. I forgave my own mistakes, the chances I had thrown away. And for the first time in a long while, I could feel the warmth of day. Then came the morning when we forgave the world. Not because the pain was right, but because we wanted to live. Forgiveness is not surrender, it is freedom from the chain. It is choosing not to carry somebody else's pain. It does not erase the story, it does not make the wrong undone. It simply says, you do not own me, I am still becoming someone. The village woke beneath the sunlight. Children ran An old woman sang beside her doorway. As the morning slowly flowed, I looked at all the faces, and I saw my own reflection there. Every heart has known some sorrow. Every heart still needs some care. Then came the morning when we forgave the world, and the weight upon our shoulders finally began to fall. Then came the morning when we learned to live once more. One love beneath the sunlight, one heart behind the door. Let it go, let it heal, let us live. Hey. Hold on, hope lives on. There was a year the money vanished and the cupboards became bare. We learned to count the little things and learned how much we shared. My mother made the soup grow longer with water, herbs, and prayer. My father said we still have one another, so we still have enough here. That was the year we had nothing but hope inside our hands. We did not know the road ahead, but still we chose to stand. We had no promise of tomorrow, no wealth beneath the floor. But every time one heart grew tired, another gave it more. My brother left to find some work and sent what he could save. My sister sold the little things she once had hoped to keep. I watched the grown-ups hide their worries so the children would not know. But love was moving through the house in every quiet, let it go. That was the year we had nothing but hope inside our hands. We did not know the road ahead, but still we chose to stand. Some years will test the strongest people, some nights will feel too long. But hope is not a promise that everything will soon be strong. Hope is simply one more reason to rise before the day, to wash your face, to open doors and find another way. Years later, when I had enough to buy the things we lacked, I understood the greatest wealth was what we gave each other back. The house was small, the days were hard, but no one faced them alone. And sometimes the poorest season can teach a family what is home. That was the year we had nothing but hope inside our hands. And though the world had taken much, it could not make us bend. We had no promise of tomorrow, through the night. Hold on, hope lives on. We were young when we first met, with no money and no plan. You were carrying your mother's worries, I was trying to become a man. We built our dreams from borrowed furniture and meals that we could barely make. But every time the world came knocking, we decided not to break. When love has to be brave, it does not always shine. Sometimes it is staying through the darkness one more day, one more time. When love has to be brave, it learns to bend, not break. It holds the hand of someone tired for the promise of tomorrow's wake. There were nights we spoke in anger, there were days we could not meet. There were moments when the distance made our home feel incomplete. But I remembered how you held me when my father passed away, and you remembered how I stayed beside you when your mother could not stay. When love has to be brave, it does not always shine. Sometimes it is staying through the darkness one more day, one more time. We are not the perfect people, we are not without regret. But the love that knows the whole truth is the love I won't forget. I can forgive your wounded places, you can't forgive the scars in me. We can build a better future from the things we learn to be. Now the children sleep beside us, and the night is soft and still. We can hear the ocean breathing beyond the distant hill. I look at you and understand now, love was never meant to be a life without a single sorrow, but a hand that stays with me. When love has to be brave, we will not run away. We will choose each other gently through another difficult day. Oh, when love has to be brave, may our children always see that the strongest kind of loving is the love that chooses peace. Stay with me. Before the morning, with a question in my chest. I had spent my life surviving, but I never learned to rest. The road was full of footsteps from the people I had known, had left me with their sorrow, some had led me safely home. And I asked the sky above me, must the heart always be strong? Then the wind moved through the palm trees like it knew where I belong. When the dust settles and the noise has gone away, may we find the ones we love still standing at the end of the day. When the dust settles, may our hearts be free from the things we had to lose to become who we were meant to be. I remember my old neighbor who would sing beside the gate. He had lost his wife to sickness, but he never learned to hate. He said pain can make you bitter, or it can make you wise. You must choose what you will carry when you wake beneath the skies. When the dust settles and the noise has gone away, may we find the ones we love still standing at the end of the day. When the dust settles, may our hearts be free from the things we had to lose to become who we were meant to be. Let the children see us healing, let them see us make amends. Let them know that broken families can become a home again. Let the old men put down anger, let the young ones learn to pray. Let forgiveness cross the village like the sunlight starts the day. Now I walk beside the ocean, and the water knows my name. I have lost some precious people, but their love is still aflame. I don't need to hold the sorrow like a stone against my heart. Some things end without destroying all the beauty at the start. When the dust settles, one love will remain. I know the ones who stay behind when everybody goes. The woman holding empty hands, the man who never shows. The children waiting by the gate for footsteps in the rain. The ones who keep the fire alive through every kind of pain. This is a prayer for the ones who stay, for the hearts that endure each day. May Jah give them strength when the road is long. May hope return through a simple song. One love for the lonely, one light for the blind. May peace find the people who are always left behind. I knew a girl who lost her dreams to feed the one she loved. She wore a smile for everyone and prayed when times were rough. But every time another fell, she reached out with her hand. This is a prayer for the ones who stay, for the hearts that endure each day. May Jah give them strength when the road is long. May hope return through a simple song. One love for the lonely, one light for the blind. May peace find the people who are always left behind. You do not have to carry all the sorrow of the earth. You are allowed to rest sometimes. You are allowed to hurt. The tears you hide are not a shame. The weakness does not make you small. Even mountains need the rain before they rise so tall. So when the night is closing in and no one knows your name, remember there is still a light that lives inside the flame. The river keeps on moving, the morning will appear, and somewhere hearts are praying that you will still be here. Stay, my love. Stay, my friend. Stay, my friend. The night will have an ending. Hey. I wrote a letter in the evening, with the rain against the glass. I wrote about the years between us and the things I could not pass. I wrote, I am still angry. Then I wrote, I miss you too. I wrote, I hope you found some peace, and I hope life has been kind to you. This is the letter I never sent, the words I kept inside, the love I could not carry, the tears I could not hide. Maybe some things stay unfinished, maybe some roads must end, but every truth we leave unspoken still lives somewhere within. I remembered our old kitchen and the coffee in the rain, the way we used to make our plans before we learned about pain. You wanted to leave the island, I wanted to remain. We were both afraid of losing what we thought we could not change. This is the letter I never sent, the words I kept inside, the love I could not carry, the tears I could not hide. I and I placed it in a drawer. Years later, when I found it, I did not hurt anymore. I took it to the river, and I watched the paper go. The water carried all the words to places I will never know. This is the letter I never sent, but now my heart is free. The words I could not give to you have finally come back to me. Maybe some things stay unfinished. Maybe that is not the end. Sometimes healing starts the moment we stop waiting to pretend. I release you, I release me. There was a house at the end of the village where an old man lived alone. He had a garden full of roses and a chair beside the stone. Every child knew he was lonely, but nobody knew what to say. So they passed his little doorway and continued on their way. At the end of the village, there was a light every night. One old heart waiting quietly for somebody to come inside. At the end of the village, a lonely soul still prays. Sometimes the door we never knock upon is the door that needs us most today. One afternoon my daughter asked me, why does he always sit alone? I said, maybe he is waiting for somebody to come home. She took a basket from the kitchen, filled it with the bread we made, and walked along the dusty road before the evening shade. At the end of the village, there was a light every night. One old heart waiting quietly for somebody to come inside. The old man opened slowly, like he had forgotten how. My daughter said, we brought you dinner, and he began to cry somehow. He said, I had a daughter once, she used to laugh like you. My child reached out and held his hand and did not know what else to do. After that, each Sunday morning, we would visit by the gate. He taught the children about planting and the stories of his fate. The house was no longer silent. The garden grew with every year. And sometimes love arrives so simply when somebody chooses to appear. At the end of the village, there is a light every night. They carried water from the river and cooked beside the flame. She never asked for praises, she never told her story. She simply gave her younger years to people she called family. These are the hands that never made a sound, but built a life from the ground. They held us when the night was cold. They gave us more than gold. These are the hands that never made a sound, but every love was found. In every meal and every prayer, in every time she was there. She wore the same old dress for years and smiled when money failed. She made a little become enough when everything had paled. I thought she would be here forever, because strong people always seemed like mountains standing in the distance, too large to ever leave. These are the hands that never made a sound, but built a life from the ground. They held us when the night was cold. They gave us more than gold. Now I see the lines upon them, and I finally understand. A lifetime can be written in the quiet of a hand. So when I hold my daughter's fingers, I remember what she gave. The greatest strength is often found in the ones the world calls brave. I wash her hands with water when she cannot do it now. The woman who once carried everyone needs somebody somehow. She looks at me and smiles softly, as if nothing has been lost. Love has come around in circles, and I know the worth of cost. These are the hands that never made a sound, but built a life from the ground. And though they may be tired now, their love is still around. These are the hands that raised us. These are the hands that stayed. Some people leave no monument, but a whole world has been made. Your hands, your love. We sat across the table with the evening turning blue. There were so many things between us, neither one of us could do. You were looking out the window, I was staring at my hands. who had loved each other, trying hard to understand. There is silence between our words, there are tears we never show, there are places in the heart only wounded people know. But if love is still alive and forgiveness has a name, maybe two hearts lost in silence can find their way again. I remember when we promised we would never let this happen, but life came through the doorway with its hunger and its sadness. Bills and sickness, fear and distance slowly changed the way we spoke. Sometimes love does not disappear, sometimes people simply choke on the things they never mention, on the anger they conceal, on the fear that if they open up they will reveal how much they feel. There is silence between our words, there are tears we never show, there are places in the heart only wounded people know. So tell me where it hurts now, I will listen, I won't fight. You don't have to be the strongest every minute of your life. If I have been hard and distant, I will learn to soften too. Love is not just holding tightly, it is learning what to do. Then you reached across the table and you placed your hand in mine. No dramatic words were spoken, no miracle, no sign, but the silence changed between us like the weather after rain. And I knew that some relationships can be born again. There is silence between our words, but there is music underneath. There is still a little promise, there is still a place to breathe. If love is still alive and forgiveness has a name, maybe two hearts lost in silence can find their way again. Speak softly, I am listening. I waited at the station with a suitcase full of years, a photograph of someone, and a pocket full of fears. The city lights were fading as the old train rolled along, and somewhere in the distance I heard my mother stranger can befriend. Take me back to Zion, past the sorrow and the lies, where the children see tomorrow in the morning of their eyes. I had chased the golden promise till my soul became too tired. I had worked beneath the shadow of the dreams I once desired. But wealth cannot replace the hand that held you when you fell, and no city made of silver can become a home as well. Take me back to Zion, where the hearts can breathe again, where the poor can share their table, and the stranger can be friend. Take me back to Zion, past the sorrow and the lies, where the children see tomorrow in the morning of their eyes. I will not return the same one who departed years ago. I have learned that love is stronger than the things we think we know. I have learned that true forgiveness does not mean the wound was right. It means I will not let the darkness choose the rest of my life. When the train arrived at sunrise, I saw green hills through the rain. My sister stood beside the doorway and called my childhood name. No question about the years gone, no judgment for the pain. She opened up her arms to me, and I was home again. Zion in my heart, ooh, one love in my soul. I am coming home. There were shoes beside the doorway, every evening, every night. My father always left them there before he turned out all the lights. He had walked those shoes through hardship, through the dust and through the rain. When he finally stopped returning, they remained beside the frame. There are shoes beside the doorway and a silence in the hall. Somebody who once carried us does not come when we call, but the footsteps he left behind him still are living in the floor. Love can leave a person absent, but it never leaves the door. I remember how I hated when he told me I was wrong. I thought his voice was hard and heavy. I did not know he would be gone. He had carried more than I knew. He had worked through every pain. Some people hide their love so deeply, you only see it when they fade. There are shoes beside the doorway and a silence in the heart. Somebody who once carried us does not come when we call. So I tell my little daughter when she argues with me now, love is not the absence of anger. Love is what remains somehow. Say the words before the silence. Say the truth before the years. Pride can build a wall so quickly that forgiveness disappears. Now I keep those old shoes safely, though the leather has grown thin. When my children ask me about them, I tell them where we have been. I say your grandfather was not perfect, but he tried to do his best. And the room becomes much warmer when I speak of him with tenderness. There are shoes beside the doorway and a silence in the hall, but the love he left behind him still can hold us through it all. Every step that he once carried now is living inside me, and the road beneath my children is a road he helped me see. The shoes remain, the love remains.
Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. There was a season when the world felt cold, when every promise had been bought and sold. The streets were hungry, the people were tired, and every young dream seemed already expired. I walked through the darkness with dust on my feet, searching for truth in the noise of the street. Then an old voice rose from a crowded square. Don't lose your soul just because life is unfair. When the sun rises over Zion, no chain will hold the heart of man. When the morning breaks the silence, we will stand and make a stand. One love, one fire, one vision, no more fear to divide our land. When the sun rises over Zion, we will rise as one again. held her child close to her chest, singing a song while the world did its worst. A father stood quiet with tears in his eyes, still telling his daughter, your future will rise. The old and the young stood shoulder to shoulder. Their stories of pain had made them much bolder. No weapon was stronger than people who knew that love and the truth could carry them through. When the sun rises over Zion, no chain will hold the heart of man. When the morning breaks the silence, we will stand and make a stand. One love, one fire, one vision, no more fear to divide our land. When the sun rises over Zion, we will rise as one again. Teach the children the price of peace. Teach them that hatred will never release. Respect every root, every color, every name. The sun gives its light to the whole world the same. And if I am gone before that day, let my song be the seed that remains. The dawn is coming, I still believe. No darkness can stop what the heart can achieve. There was a time I could not sleep at night. Too many questions, no answer in sight. I carried the weight of the things I had done, and wondered if healing would ever come. My father was gone, my brother was far. I spoke to the moon like a lonely star. Then down by the river, beneath an old tree, a quiet voice said, you still can be free. When the river calls my name, I will not run from the rain. Let the old wounds wash away, let the truth rise with the day. If I lose the road I knew, I will find my way anew. When the river calls my name, I will rise and live again. I remember a woman with fire in her eyes, who loved me deeply but hated my lies. I thought I was strong when I walked away, but pride is a prison that grows every day. Years pass by like a train in the night, and I learned that forgiveness can bring back the light. Not always to stay, not always to mend, sometimes to release what you cannot defend. let the truth rise with the day. If I lose the road I knew, I will find my way anew. When the river calls my name, I will rise and live again. Zion, hear the heart of a weary man. Teach me to love what I truly can. No more revenge, no more chains, no more hiding behind my pain. The sea knows sorrow, the mountain knows time, and every lost soul can still learn to climb. Now my children ask me why I sing. I tell them hope is a stubborn thing. It lives in the poor, in the tired, in the brave. It follows the living beyond the grave. When the river calls, I hear it clear. Your journey is not over, my son, I am here. Hey, they try to break the spirit. They tried to silence the sound.
But every seed beneath the ashes
Still remembers
sacred ground.
I was born where the nights were heavy, where the poor man worked till the morning light. With an empty pocket and a heart full of questions, I learned to stand when the world said hi.
They built their walls from fear and power. They sold our dreams for a golden crown. But a hungry soul can still find courage, and the truth buried deep will rise from the ground.
I have walked through fire with a tear in my eye, carried my pain like a song in the night. They took my peace, but they could not take the little flame that refused to break.
No fire can bury the roots,
No darkness
can swallow the sun.
you may bend,
The tree in the storm
but the roots
keep holding on.
from the dust.
We rise again.
With a stronger heart and a clearer view,
They can take the road beneath our feet,
but they cannot take.
what is true?
I have seen good people lose their homes, seen mothers pray beside empty plates. I have seen brothers turn against brothers when fear was dressed up as fate. But every scar became a lesson, every fall became a stone. I built a bridge from my broken pieces and learned that strength can grow alone.
So if your heart is tired tonight, if you feel the world has passed you by, remember, even the smallest candle can teach the darkness how to die.
We are not the pain they gave us,
We are not the chains we knew,
we are every hand that lifts another.
every heart that chooses truth.
No fire,
Can bury the roots,
no storm can erase the tree.
as long as one soul keeps believing.
There will always be a way to be free. I know what it means when the cupboard is bare, when a man says I'm fine, but nobody cares. I know how it feels when a promise is gone, to smile in the darkness and wait for the dawn. I have held a friend who had nothing to say, while the weight of the world took his courage away. We sat by the roadside till the stars disappeared, and I told him, my brother, your life is still here. Before the morning breaks, hold on for your own sake. The night may be long and the road may be hard, but hope still beats inside a broken heart. One love, let the healing begin. The light is already waiting within. I once loved a woman who believed in me, before I became what I promised not to be. I chose my pride and I walked away, thinking tomorrow would fix yesterday. But time does not wait for a foolish man, and regret can grow where forgiveness began. I found a letter after many years, a few simple words that brought back the tears. Before the morning breaks, hold on for your own sake. The night may be long and the road may be hard, but hope still beats inside a broken heart. One love, let the healing begin. The light is already waiting within. So if you are tired, lay down your fear. The spirit of love is still standing near. No chain can hold what the soul understands. No king can own what belongs to all lands. From the mountain green to the ocean wide, we are still here and we still survive. Before the morning breaks, hold on for your own sake. The tears that you hide, the pain that you bear, will one day become wisdom you share. One love, let the healing begin. The light was never outside, it was always within. My mother still prays when the evening comes, for every lost child beneath distant suns. And somewhere tonight, someone hears this song, finding a reason to carry on. Before the morning breaks, before the darkness is gone, remember, my brother, you are still here. that never seem to change.
But every night carries a secret.
The morning is on its way. Oh no, no, no. I lost my job, I lost my pride. Had to swallow tears I kept inside. The world kept moving, I stood still, wondering if I ever would. I watched my friends disappear with time. Felt like the mountain was too high to climb. But deep in the silence, beneath all the pain, a small voice told me, rise again.
I know the weight of an empty room, the kind of loneliness that flowers in gloom. I know what it means to smile all day, then break down when the lights fade away.
But I learned that the heart can bend and still find a reason to begin again. No road is wasted, no tear is in vain. The soul grows stronger through the rain. The morning will know my name. The sun will find me again. I may be tired, I may be scarred, but I have not traveled this far to disappear inside the pain.
The morning will know my name.
I used to measure life by what I had, by every loss, by every bad. Now I count the hands that helped me stand, the little mercies I did not understand. A stranger's kindness, a sister's call, a voice that found me when I lost it all. Sometimes the blessing comes disguised as the strength to simply survive.
So let the past be a teacher, not a chain. Let forgiveness wash away the blame. There is still music inside your chest. There is still a road beyond the rest.
We are not finished,
not tonight.
There is still fire,
there is still light.
Hold on, beloved,
breathe once more.
Your feet can find the ground once more.
The morning will know my name. The sun will find me again.
After every storm, after every rain,
the heart can rise and begin again.
Oh, I may be scarred,
but I am still here,
and hope is louder
than fear. The morning will know my name.
My father worked nights by the old railway line. He came home tired, but he always made time. He sat by my bed when the whole house was still, and told me a man needs more than a will. Money can vanish, a house can fall, a king can be forgotten, a proud man can fall. But if you remember the people you love, you will never be poor beneath heaven above. city lights, chasing bright promises through endless nights. I learned how to work, I learned how to fight, but forgot how to sleep with a peaceful mind. I had a room full of things and nobody near, a table full of food and a heart full of fear. Then I looked in the mirror one cold morning and saw a stranger with no place to belong. There is a fire we carry home, even when we travel far and roam. It burns through sorrow, it burns through fear, it keeps the voices of our loved ones near. No Babylon darkness can make it depart, for the oldest flame is the human heart. I called my father after many long years. His voice on the phone brought me close to tears. He did not ask why I had stayed away. He simply said, "Son, come home someday." Somewhere between leaving and returning again, we learned that love does not keep a score of our pain. My father is gone now, but I still hear him say, "Remember your people wherever you stray." And I pass that fire to the children